My brother, my sister, wherever you are locked down to Hype TV Sports. Today is a wonderful brand new day. We all know that today the Champions League resumes to match day 2. And today, this afternoon around 4:45, we are going to have an Highlights Almaty against Real Madrid at 4:45 p.m. And elsewhere in Germany, Atlanta Bergamo will welcome Club Brugge at 4:45 p.m. Liverpool will visit Galatasaray in Turkey, and they will play their match on 7 p.m. kickoff. Bayern Munich also travel to Pafos FC home grounds, and they also play their match on 7 p.m. kickoff. And elsewhere in Italy, Inter Milan will also welcome Slava Praha. That match is also 7 p.m. Elsewhere in Spain, Atletico de Madrid will play against Eintracht Frankfurt at 7 p.m. kickoff. I'm Hussein Radwan Pini and I'm here with Mubarak. We are going to break down, today's Champions League games. Just brief one. We are going to break down the matches for you to see who and who, are going to get victory tonight and which team is going to put out surprise. So let's dive into the discussion for today's match, specifically Chelsea against Benfica at the Stamford Bridge, and also Galatasaray against Liverpool, and if possible the Atletico de Madrid against Eintracht Frankfurt at El Real Metropolitano in Spain. Muba, zon d'absent Champions League le shadne tam kan zo into match day 2 nyem shadne lam no Galatasaray la ba engine Istanbul ka gahno wale and snort when o guys ma kap kana kap tizan yon za taleta ba. What's your assessment of this game?
So I got the head-to-head games between Galatasaray and Liverpool.
Okay.
Liverpool made a bad record against them. The Liverpool win only one game against them in the last 5 games.
Okay.
So it just also like Galatasaray are the favorites, and beside that, it will be at their home.
Yes.
And Galatasaray but never lose game season in all competitions. Never lose any game. Liverpool lose one. And aside that, game one, Galatasaray Liverpool, but my rivalry it is. Maybe but English team.
Yes.
But Bamala some I don't know if grudges because yes, as far as around that was 5 in Galatasaray time. Galatasaray supporters chang Liverpool hotel man and to shoot to the knockouts just to maybe deny them from getting the possible rest. That moment but sa training kana chang so sa arrival demanded late. So nala be you around 3 and warm ups before game at so game one I personally think and a slot judging from press conference
yes,
he's very prepared for this game.
Okay.
The even attitude of players on training ground yesterday, it just shows you they are very prepared. And all important player, that's Hugo Ekitike, he'll be back today. And I just think Okoye start right away because of Hugo's contributions to team match. I can't tell the wingman Hugo Ekitike, the man newly playing. He just fits into the system of Liverpool and he's doing very well. So Obey hesitating all up sooner. But aside that, I'm just looking for some changes and approach from Anaslo to team. But Galatasaray, they are never an underdog when it comes to European competitions. At least every year, because there are European competitions.
Yes.
You cannot underrate them.
Yes.
Aside maybe Liverpool could be maybe certain level above them. In terms of Turkish league, because are the giants.
Of course.
So I just think this game, so I made the predictions because Liverpool have been quite disappointing. But I just think and a slot or approach towards game one, it will be totally different and players my attitude on the pitch and I'm not expecting any mistakes from individual players because of what happened and because over the last few days Suhama Konko Bensa criticizing players Sky and Konko Bensa criticizing over 5 players from Liverpool squad so Bama pay attention so they will really work on their mistakes and improve their performance against Galatasaray. But Galatasaray they are not underdogs. Bohum Kabenyama, so there will be a lot of drama in this game.
Okay, mena zamine UEFA Champions League match on te team wunye underdogs anku jine ka team karkana ka nye team bela ka nye team karma ka champion diame ka zinga bu. So one match ma Galatasaray and Liverpool is going to be a very interesting game. And Galatasaray but park ma pun baranye one of the spectators shaban you are for te kana and junior yango so boile Polo angule bamala Osimhen madam ngala ikadi banman ko bima.
Yeah, bamala.
Yes. Yes, kana Morata. So if you look at these three experienced strikers, man, striker Shabano to a lot of surprises ahead of Liverpool. But Liverpool, they can't afford, to gamble this match tonight because boku no fa wale kabuto changla tasara home. Then to pressure are starting mounting on us not tonight.
So I don't think that even coach he's planning of going like unbeaten in group stages now.
Okay.
Or first press conference on Mickey like drama and Mickey like he was like okay Maluma and relaxing the group stages. Yes. Pick up the possible points to qualify because last season Liverpool that lose only one game.
Yes,
understand?
Yes.
But top table maybe being like advantage of facing it like is a small
side,
cap to face the PSG. So it just also like after group stages
yes.
What you have to do is just calculate money and that's it. But if you are you want to top the table and make because team Karamasha being they are going to start war.
Okay.
A team like Real Madrid always land, but they don't start maybe on the higher notes. But in the quarterfinals, they will be one of the Greece during the knockout. So I don't think on a slot season will prioritize maybe running and unbeaten run in the Champions League group stages.
Okay, la match one in plan predictions. When I gente predictions carabachang. Zongo match 3-2 can let for Liverpool. But if Liverpool come to game to look down upon Galatasaray never should to punish can draw about 2-2 or even possible can diva 2-1. So it's either Liverpool will score them 3-2 or they will draw 2-2, or Galatasaray will surprise Liverpool by scoring them by 2-1. And let's expect a goal from Victor Osimhen. Now that Nigerian striker, let's expect a goal from if
Galatasaray Liverpool. I don't think it's a surprise.
Yes,
understand because squad Shelma, the likes of Leroy Sané and I got to it seems Manchester City former keeper Edison.
Yes. Like Liverpool, because some kind of player,
like Edison, seeing Chang or goalkeeping like statistics. He's he's not good when it comes to shot popping. Edison would face about 3 shots, 2 in yellow good.
Okay.
Or not good when it comes to kick. So I don't seem to be that. But like Bomber player Shama, they've played in Europe.
Yes.
They know how it works. It can face Liverpool. That's the likes of Leroy Sané, Afumag by Edison. So they have experiences when it comes to that. But Liverpool band Galatasaray band, I don't see it to be surprising.
Okay, that match is going to be a very interesting match. You out there, don't forget, to miss this match because it's going to be a cracker at Istanbul tonight when Liverpool visits Galatasaray at the Istanbul, the venue of Galatasaray. Next match, Chelsea the Blues will be at home, Stamford Bridge against Jose Mourinho's side, Benfica. Jose Mourinho, currently, he's the former manager of Chelsea who has won the most trophy for them. That's 4 trophies. And but a press conference, currently, Jose Mourinho, is the best manager Chelsea have had. Ne so that bum to can win 4 trophies, coming to Bolo, as the all-time best coach for Chelsea. So anything that just Jose Mourinho, is the best ever coach Chelsea have had in the club history. But Benfica can bench Chelsea. Of late, Chelsea performance is not, that quite good. What should we expect tonight at the Stamford Bridge?
One thing, Mourinho,
yes,
like Omikara mistake shadow. He talks a lot. You understand? Like like no need to say
doesn't he deliver the results?
So Antoine, he's the most successful, manager for Chelsea. Only Chelsea team no matter who tie.
Countless.
You understand?
Yes.
Countless. Demo pala ojime like in the beautiful notes, like the likes of Pep Guardiola. But Kurome, it's not as if maybe o contracting now.
Yes.
Most of o team shall on contract but Kurome.
Yes.
So you shouldn't be talking. Nyama, look, coaches.
Yes.
The coaching can yell and command also borrow to performer bad man.
Yes. Yes.
So if they are asking you questions about the club, you know when Shamia give suggestions.
Yes.
To understand how the club can and give advices. I can sit here and say that Thomas Tuchel Bananung Benchati Chelsea, it is very underrated.
Yes.
You understand? With squad shell owners and winning trophies, man. Everyone knows it. Chelsea was like underdogs in Danyaba. Thomas Tuchel, but he's not out there like talking.
Yes.
Always so and that's one thing. Like most of the coaches, you don't have to be like talking anyhow.
Yes.
The coach like Pep Guardiola, he will deliver before he talks.
Yes.
Or then you know to yell like during like to coach Bande defeat or Alan you only make excuses.
Yes, of course.
That's his problem. He talks a lot. So anyway, Benfica Chelsea is an unfinished business. We understand because Club World Cup man, Chelsea Brown knock out
Benfica.
And like I don't think Benfica Bra handle it very well because Bra fight here. Pam game it was very intense. When come Dale game because Benfica Bra have a red card now. That was when Chelsea were now able to break down. But aside that, Benfica got experienced players in them. So and because they are one of the European giants, you understand, but my few European trophies. So for UPL, the football is just different. Yes. It doesn't matter the league that you come from. You consider yourself as a big guy. But Chelsea, the way Banambala injury crisis, and I've always hammered on it that Chelsea once in the Zerba season 1 year. Indecisiveness of manage like of coach man. Sometimes of panic Couple get to the decisions right. Aside that Belusara quality players man due to injuries.
Yes.
There's a James Buto nang the fit.
Yes.
When they couldn't fit in me a couple of games when yella down. That's one thing. The my culpa about he's not that fit.
Yes, yes.
So it's also like I was one like creating of chances the name Chelsea. That's one thing people should look out for. But I see Chelsea defeating Benfica. That's if the players are being disappointed because and like Enzo Fernandez, the last Champions League preview now and I could presume coach chanted only five passes in the first half. So it just tells you. But aside that, a game it will be a like huge entertaining game because of la no unfinished business and because I told me some European rivalry. So this game, if Enzo Maresca even get to tactics right, but I just think Benfica definitely be into because of Chelsea backman. The mala like and one thing the lack about that is like Bukala experience and like confidence. Yes. You understand because decision could be it just seems like a too young squad at least you need that kind of experience in that team. But anyways, I just think Chelsea will win this game.
Okay, once again, I'm going to prophesize, on this game. Pedro Neto will be the best star player at the end of the match. But game one player most people should watch out to is Moses Caicedo. The mala of Ledenka Fernandez, Pamang Makadika Josama. Yeah, he's always performing well.
So from the second half of last season, Harden time on one of the most consistent players. Yes, no matter what he performs.
Yes, and so match Chelsea. I foresee them winning, due to Bumba Shelby in the Premier League against Liverpool. The players would like to build the momentum, into the game of Liverpool next weekend. So then the Cabantonye win against Benfica is going to boost the morale of the players. So like and Lerie zone that so then catches game up without any complacence. They are going to be able to beat Jose Mourinho's side by 3-1. But then Enzo Maresca Tizano Pumiko Benang the Sham. Then Alexander Machino Zoko ya gab nang formation yerang zanke zone match ma pone. Ka
so always so yarma that or change your formation depending on your physical side.
Yes.
So when they change formation, that's how it does. Because the last time on that and like nanglo ora defeated PSG by 4 goals to 0. So maybe Benfica the next year to 3-5-2 ya or yemia. That's I mean like formation shadow on feeling it will work fine.
So zone match man. If Chelsea are able to do, you know, or if the coach is able to do his tactics right, he's going to beat Mourinho's side by 3-1. But as I earlier said, Pedro Neto is going to be the star player at the end of the match. Next one, just quick one on Atletico de Madrid against Eintracht Frankfurt. Over the weekend, they beat Real Madrid by 5-2. Can this win, you know, boost the zeal of the players ahead of their encounter against Eintracht Frankfurt at the Riyadh Metropolitan?
So before Madrid game, man, that year met that Atletico Diego Simeone, the like he doesn't trust Julian Alvarez, Alexander Solo.
Yes.
Understand? I mean, Canada, previous game, Alvarez performance, it will. I mean, don't hint that look, couple is so boom bench Alvarez. Ever since on kind European face man, understand? He's like Orapa starter, even for Manchester City. Starter, he was competing with Eden Haaland, but he was delivering. So if one day a team like Atletico Madrid as a coach, you cannot afford to like lose him. The bias like journalists in the match or Spanish journalists in the match sure that he should leave the club because of so I think that come on from here momentum it will rise because so far season one they're not going to best performance. So going into against Eintracht Frankfurt, the Mumala Bugbaza Bulu say couple of players like Karkonahanda. The likes of Umar Mamushuman who go
6-4 Kawadaji. Yes, over the weekend. Frankfurt in the Bundesliga.
So yes, after that one, 6-4. That's how German football is. Banco Yorme. German football, Bamendi, 8 goals in the first half. Just last 3 weeks, man, it happened. So that one's a boost score lines, man, the surpriser money.
Okay.
But at Atletico Madrid, I just think Benfica game one until we depending on like Bella momentum, man, and I got the Bella inactive players, man, the likes of Griezmann, man, and that player it's like Diego Simeone middle so Onya Griezmann Canadian Buruma and the like oral proof against Madrid. But aside that, Eintracht Frankfurt is a different team together, but my different setup. Come like different coaching, different football kind of play, different DNA. So October you see that the same style on that me against Real Madrid man, but he also get his tactics right this time. But I said that it was a good performance by them, and I see Atletico Madrid win.
Yes, zone match, man, definitely they have to win because the first match against Liverpool at the unfortunately Tizaranye Nyamusha then Kabda be 2 goes down. Karada to Nyambene Karato can lapsely, but Liverpool back with Liverpool. The late winner.
So, but what you about Okumana mistake? Look,
okay,
it's not always the time I am Parker Bass.
That's his style of play.
Go look.
Since he came to Atletico Madrid, last time we had now of late back born command no tala love me. Can we change you through?
The cup of players,
that's punish me them. Kabda Lambasto. No turn back to the 5-back man.
With a couple of players, he like on look, big game against Liverpool, man.
Yes.
But now Liverpool in that kick off game, man.
Yes.
We some man that I blow you, but I could match at 4-4-2 formation. Can Liverpool did about 2 goals in 5 minutes? On that, you know, or create chances. It just tells you, look, with that crop of players, and my Alvarez, you can play this kind of position, like this kind of game. It's not always to go and pack the bus. Look at Real Madrid, or pack a bus. Kaul and Daniel Oscola. It's not always about packing bus. Jago, no open play football. It's just like Gajuila sometimes on premier 5-4-1. You understand?
Yes,
It's
yes,
about the dynamism of manager. Man. Look, coaching can like that like style of play more. On to take an it's not just about always packing the bus.
Let's see how it's going to unfold. Now at 4:45 p.m. The match of in the match of Highlights Almaty against Real Madrid and Atlanta Belgamo against Club Brugge from Belgium, and also Marseille will play against Ajax at 7 p.m. Inter Milan will play against Slava Praha. Chelsea will play against Benfica. Atletico de Madrid will play against Eintracht Frankfurt, and Galatasaray will play against Liverpool, and the other matches. Now that is going to, all kick started. 2 matches will play at 4:45 and the rest will play at 7 p.m. At the various centers. So this is where we draw the curtains of today's edition of Hype TV Sports. I am Hussein Radwan Mpine. I was accompanied by Muhammad Mubarak. Charity, you can call him Muba. So we are out. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.